Hello everybody, welcome back, it's Thomas. We're going to be looking at how you bypass a captive portal. You know that thing when you join a guest network, like in a hotel, on a ship, on holiday. How you bypass those captive portals using ping. If you're not familiar with ping is essentially a way for a computer, say this Mac, to detect whether this phone is on the internet. It's kind of simple, it's pretty simple, it's just ICMP, which is a protocol on the internet, but actually it's just data packets, so you can use it to send whatever data you want. Let me show you how I'm doing that. So as you can see on the computer, I'm going to ping something. So if I ping 8.8.8.8, that's Google's public DNS system. That's pinging. It's taking about 12 seconds or so, 19, maybe slightly longer, whatever. That's not important. But it can ping out. But essentially all it's doing is sending packets of data over the internet. They're pretty simple, they're standard sort of stuff. If you looked at that in a Wireshark, you just see that it's ICMP packets. So over on AWS, I've got a server set up. We're going to connect to that right now. While I'm waiting to connect to that, I just thought I'd show you about the package we're going to be using. So Hands Tunnel, which is a IP over ICMP, essentially allows you to encapsulate anything in ICMP. They've got all the stuff on their GitHub. But all you need to do is make it and compile it on your system. Say that you want the system to ignore the default handling of ICMP and that it's working. So my instance is booted up. So here you can see on the system that I've got the ICMP package installed. If I go into the Hands Tunnel, you can see there's all the code there. If I look in the HTOP, as you can see here in HTOP, I've got the Hands Tunnel running. It's expecting connections to be inbound and it's forwarding. Also running on the system is a forwarding proxy that allows me to forward requests out of the internet. So on my Mac, I run this simple command. So I've got the Hands package installed. That connects to the server being pingserver.thomas.net. That just be the public IP address of the instance. It requires the configuration parameters and a password. In this simple case, I've set the password to Thomas. It's not normally Thomas, so don't be expecting to connect. This is established secure connection with the server. I am now connected to the Hands proxy. Before we do that, let's look up what my IP is. As you can see, the IP address that's been returned is an IP address owned by me in my public IP space. You can see that by the fact that it ends in thomas.net. Now that we're going to set up the proxy, we'll be able to see that our traffic goes through AWS. This is pretty simple to do. So on this server, I've got the proxy already set up. It's just using Squid proxy. It's just got the proxy binary. It's probably running my custom proxy software. But anyway, we're going to log out of that, close that down. On the local client, we just need to connect over the Hands proxy. So in your network settings, just go here. Go down to proxies, turn them on. As you can see here, it's already pre-filled. My details, turn on secure proxy. That's all that needs to be done there. You just need to set the IP address of the system. And there you go. Now you can see my data is coming from AWS. This will bypass most captive portals, most web restriction sort of stuff. There are other ways to do it. My favorite right now is using iCloud Private Relay. I know it can be blocked, but it's very easy to unblock by setting the IP addresses manually on your iPhone or your Mac, and it allows traffic through. But I hope you found this video interesting, talking a bit about ICMP and bypassing captive portals, and I'll see you in the next one.